Okay, I think it's working. So here we are in Project Zomboid once again. It is 3:40 a.m. and as you can see, I have been following my own credo of stealing everything that's not nailed down. So, first off, since I did finally find a screwdriver, that means we can take apart all this junk. Don't know why we had to spend that much time doing that when literally the screwdriver was already in my hand. I did check ahead of time. None of these radios happen to have the emergency broadcast transmission on them. Dismantle the video games as well. Grab the light bulbs, the electronics. The tarp is something else, but we're going to keep that here for now. We've got another tarp. Keep the headphones for the time being. There's another lamp. Again, don't know why it took that long. The screwdriver was already in our hand. So we just dump all this stuff in this handy dandy box that I happen to have stolen from somewhere. And this is where we will keep all of our electronic doodads. And we have 10 points of electrical experience from all of that. I got extra fishing because I happen to have a fishing book and was watching TV that one time. Farming and, cooking and junk just from incidentals. So here's the thing, right? Our carpentry skill, while being get some straight cooking skill while we can. While being at level 2, kind of isn't good enough to do much of anything. We can build pillars and walls, door frames. Not actual doors, just frames. We can build floors, not crates. We can't even build tables, even though they're mostly useless. We can build chairs, but I'm sorry, there's more efficient ways to build a chair. As a person who knows carpentry, that's not how you build a chair. Yeah, no, we're nowhere near being able to do any of that. The composter we can build. We don't really have a use for it, but we can build it. Can't build a bookcase. Can't even build a small bookcase. We can build shelves. We need to build a mattress before we can build a bed. We can build signs. But that's really about it. Grabbing about half a stack of planks and about half a stack of nails. We can go out. I have my water collector here. There it is. Composter. So when we actually find rotten food, we put the rotten food in the composter, and the composter itself makes fertilizer. There was apparently just a car wreck on my street. We'll barricade the windows. I think I've got enough nails to go around for that. Don't actually want that door to not open. So we'll just yeah, sure. So we got some planks, we got a bunch of sheets. Let's see if I remember. Ripped sheet, notched wooden plank, which you can use to make fires, candles, Molotovs. We can make spears, but let's not do that for the time being. We can make a drawer. Cooking, that's not really useful. We could stand to get some first aid going if we could find something to sterilize bandages with. But hey, that's neat. In case you didn't know that, that's how that worked. So, we have a screwdriver, we have a hammer. Yeah, I killed that guy and took his stuff. But we don't have. What we don't have is a saw. And it turns out you need a saw to be able to take apart almost everything else in the game. So, like, literally, these rooms have, like, everything that I can't take apart left in them, except for their doors. So, that's a little bit more carpentry experience right there that we can get without need of a saw. And of course, there are other places around town. I guess I got my wires crossed when I talked about where we were. I don't really know the maps all that well. Why open a window when you can just take apart the door? Like, this even works for those fancy high-tech security doors. Like the ones that lock you out of the arsenal in police stations. Don't find a key, just take the door apart. Tablet, painkillers. Scalpel apparently doesn't do anything. We found that out last time. Turn off the light because I was not born in a barn. Screw your stapler, but I will steal your coffee mug. Because coffee mugs can be useful. Take apart this desk. Take apart both pieces of this desk, while meanwhile the table that's also in the room just comes apart in one piece. Why are desks more important than tables? I mean, probably because desks are considered containers. That's probably it. Yeah, we just gonna, you can even disassemble a wall clock if you've got a screwdriver on you. But a lot of you didn't know that. Screw your door. I'm just gonna open and eat these sardines, because, why not? I am apparently very hungry and bored. See, I don't know how someone would be bored with this. I found they say fish is good for you. I found a can opener somewhere. Still hungry, huh? Let's have some peaches. I'm gonna grab the teacup. Take all the food in the fridge. Take that. Take the TV apart. Farming magazine. Useful. Take apart his lamp. Don't really need a lot of door hinges. Gonna take apart his bed, take apart his TV, take apart all his doors. Because that is how I roll. When I say steal everything that's not nailed down, I do in fact mean everything that's not nailed down. In case there was some kind of confusion or misunderstanding about my point. This thing here in the corner apparently doesn't count as a lamp, so I'm not going to bother with it. And voila, we have stolen everything that's not nailed down, and we didn't even bother breaking in through the window. That is a successful raid, at least if we can get back home before a certain time. It's important to your character that you get enough rest. I mean, I'm not going to do that, obviously. I'm not good enough of a player to do that. But eventually, as you take apart all the things, you will have the skills. Building a bed. Oh, well. I was just complaining about not having carpentry. Nails, the planks. We'll have use for those yet, don't you worry. Put this with my water trap stuff. I think it's close enough to time. I'll just see you guys later.